Power Bricks back with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sorcererus Megazord. And for this set, this compels of 5 Zords. So we have the red Sorcererus Knight, we have the blue Dragon Knight Zord, we have the green Griffin Knight Zord, green Griffin Chest Knight Zord, then we have the white Unicorn Chest Knight Zord, and the yellow Wizard Knight Zord. So this set is mainly composed of 5 mystical knights. This is more of a magical theme, and here they are, the 5 Zords that the Rangers have. Now this, I'm just letting you guys know right now, this line does not have a morpher because the way I want to make the morpher, I couldn't because this entire set of Zords took up all the joints that I needed to perform that task. So therefore, we will not be having any extra things like weapons and all. So sorry guys, but the next set will, I promise you that. And for further notice, but this specific set couldn't do it because it just required so much. But there are some really cool Zords that we're going to go over, so let's jump into this. And here is first the Red Knight Zord. Now this is a very well constructed Zord. This is from the Tenkai Knights line, as you may know. From the, I can't remember his name, I've almost called him Raven Wolf. But, you know, he's one of those guys. He comes from that set, and I just thought that he would be the perfect fit for this Zord, and it takes less time off my hands for building things like this. So here he is, you know, he's really, really nice. Definitely that, and he's black and red. So his points of articulation are very simple. Moving this out the way for a second. Now getting into this, this guy is really small. He's the smallest out of the set, next to the Chest Knights. Articulation, you do get the 360 arm rotation there on a ball joint. They can open up to about there, and you get a bend at the elbow. If you take off the shield, you also get the bend at the elbow there, which is really nice. The legs are articulated to move in various amounts of direction because they're on ball and very, very soft ratchet joints. So you could get a lot of cool poses out of this little guy, which is always neat to have. Really, there's not too much to say about this guy besides him just being the knight that he is, and I do enjoy him all the way through. I couldn't be more satisfied with this set. So let's go on to next up is the Dragon. And the Dragon Knight is really cool. I do love his design. He is amongst one of my favorites. They're all my favorites for this line, but they all have their own things that stand out, and you'll see that. And when I get into review the others, when I get into reviewing the others, you'll understand why. I mean, they all have their own special traits. And just looking at the Dragon is very fantastic, and you don't really get a design like this too often. Taking a look at his articulation, that's probably one of his main purposes here. Well, his higher goals besides over the others. He gets the ball joint on his arm, which is highly articulated and can move in various amounts of different positions. Along with his fingers, his head is articulated to move up and down, along with his little itty bitty feet. Same with that one, and his little wand he has there. He can move in a lot of directions. And here's a look at his little plate there, the magic plate. If I can focus. It's supposed to, whoa, yeah. Let's not do that again. Let me get my camera to fix. There we go. Oh, it just gets very bright. Let me fold these lights. Yeah, it just gets this weird. Yeah, there it is. So you see, it's a dragon, and I forgot to show you guys red, so I'll bring him in really quickly. And there's that. Okay, and we can move on to the next up is Griffin Chest Knight. And Griffin Chest Knight is a really, really cool thing too. He looks very odd along with the Horse Chest Knight, with the Unicorn Chest Knight, but Griffin Chest Knight is very unique, and he has the special traits that I will be going over right now. So, for starters, we have his articulated ball joint wings here. They are used from the Bionicle line, I believe, but the Star Wars edition. And I just picked that up, so I just put these on there really quickly. His head is articulated on a ball joint, so you can move it in different directions. And his little, whatever, I don't know what these are, feathers, ears, whatever the Griffin has. I just mimicked it with these, but yeah, those are articulated also, and his little chest piece is, but I wouldn't move it too much. Now to turn him into the bird form, you just split this around. Super simple. And there is your bird form of the Griffin. And getting a little look at his little crest, there are two birds there. Sorry if my nails look pretty jacked up. It's from building with these Legos, guys. But yeah, a little sick, but that's the gist of this guy. There's really not so much more to cover besides him just being a green, black, and red bird. So let's go on to the next. Next up is the Wizard Knight, which is piloted by the Yellow Ranger. And he has a very odd and unique design for sure. I have never built nothing like this one. I haven't built anything like this before. Really, let's just jump into his articulation, shall we? So, really simple here, guys, with that. He's this big, fat, this block. Really, I'm just going to take his little staff out of his hand, but his arms are articulated along with his hands, and they're just plain blocks. Yeah, his head, it's really not supposed to move, and his feet are articulated, but really he's just supposed to stay like this the entire time. And just getting a look at his symbol there, wizard staff. So yeah, that's it for the wizard. That's all I have to show. Last but not least is the Unicorn Chess Knights, and this is my least favorite out of the whole bunch. Not being that it's the pink sword, but it's just not my favorite out of all of them. I always have my least favorites. I still do love it. I love all of them equally, but it's just that I prefer the others over this one. Now, let's just jump into this articulation really quickly. Getting a quick look at the head sculpt. It is on a ball joint, so you can get articulation there. You get the 360. Arm rotation there. The chest piece, the foot thingy, holds it up. Just a look at its symbol, which is the horse. And that's about it. There's not really too much to cover for the pink one. So let's jump into this combination sequence. Starting off with red, we're just going to take out his sword, and his shield can come off along with this backpack. Now we're just going to fold him up into a cube. So you just fold this guy up. Pretty simple. Make sure you get a good look at that and how these rest in place. I'm going to flip out the back heels and line those up and just keep them opened a little bit because he will not fit all the way in if you keep him closed. So keep him like that. And you get this back piece and plug that in his shield right there. And this can open up. Whoops. Get that in there evenly. Alright. Open this up to become the sword. And we shall continue. Next is blue, which in case you haven't noticed is the entire main body. So we're just going to take out his little wand sword thingy and close up his fists first. Leave him like that and bring his head all the way down. Then we're going to fold his feet back. Get this cape and first bring that up a little bit. But get the cape and swing it all the way around. If it may unfold a little bit. Swing it all the way around. Like so. Take off the bottom wings. And they will simply become the arms by unfolding the pegs there. So just plug them in to become the arms of the Zord. Really simple stuff here. Alright. And there's the primary base body. Now we will get red and connect him on. Keep that off for now. And we're just going to press the feet inside of there, make sure it's all snug, and then collapse him and close that together. And there is your upper body of the Zord. Next is yellow, which forms part of the legs, so we're going to take that off and lift his head up and split. Once he is split, you can take off the head and fold these all the way around. Kind of have these resting backwards a little bit for future combo. So bringing in the rest of the body, we just plug these in simply. And this can sit right here. This piece there, that just sits there. And we go on. Next is Griffin and Unicorn. And you're just going to flip the feet around. Close these up. Oh yeah, also get the wings and bring them all the way around. And then close it up. With this, the same thing, and just leave it like that. They look like shoes, and that is exactly what they will be. So set them to the side for a second, and bringing in the rest of the Zord, we just connect these on into these gaps there. If I can see what I'm doing. Yes, press that onto the gap there, and bring that back, along with the Unicorn. Same exact thing, revealing the feet, so push the arms back. It has this weird structure. And then we come to the top, and we just flip that up for the face. Moving him out of the way for a second, guys. We will then form their weapon. So to form the weapon, you just get this first, and you plug it into there. Oh, wait. Flip out this piece here, and then this connects here. Then you're going to get this sword piece and connect it onto there and turn it around, and this one just goes up right there. And there's his sword. When combined, this guy is humongous. So big, I had to extend my tripod and stand up for this. The overall aesthetic of him is completely nice. And I do love that magician look that he gives off. Couldn't be more satisfied with this set nonetheless. Now, not really any flaws. Just a bunch of extra kibble, like these things sitting out, the arms and all. But other than that, he still does play his role as the Sorcererus Megazord. Getting a look at his face really quickly. There it is. Moving the turntable out of the way for a second. And coming down with the camera. His articulation is almost a 360 rotation. And you get head movement. But other than that, that's all you're pretty much going to get out of this guy. He's just one big giant robot. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, and this is PowerBricks signing off.